What is happening? We are live with Trade Tuesdays, another episode brought to you by CoverageCorp.
Trade Tuesdays.
My name is Jason Grew.
I'm Eric Tasse.
And I have a very special guest. Mr. Tasse is in the house. He is one of the sales assassins on this team. And we're very, very excited to be here live with you today on Trade Tuesdays. Thank you for joining us, Eric, in your busy schedule.
I'm excited, man.
You know, we're excited to have you too, brother. Eric has helped over 100 dealers, has empowered them with this tool. He has built relationships, and he's been through the thick and the thin over the last 5 to 6 months with CoverageCorp. He is an absolute killer in this game, and we're very happy to have him on our team. And we're going to go through a few questions with Eric, and just kind of dive into what his daily schedule looks like. And you know what, just some of the success stories and how he's actually helped people with guaranteed trade, and Eric, is it fair to say that you've had your share of fun while selling guaranteed trade?
Oh, I love it. We're bringing these dealerships to a whole new level as far as the customer engagement, the success that they're having. Dealerships that maybe a few months ago weren't maybe reaching goals, now seeing these dealerships getting out of these plateaus and reaching new goals, and obviously selling lots of cars.
I love it, man.
It's amazing.
I've been watching Eric and working with Eric for quite some time. And to all the dealers out there that gave him a hard time, you've really grown a thick skin for this guy. There's been many times him coming into my office very, very sad because because of the objections. But he works through those, and if he just listened to all the dealers objecting him, telling him, they're not interested or they're going to call him back, we'd be out of business, Eric. So we really appreciate your hard work and consistent dedication towards this tool. This is how we get it out, him and the other team members. But Eric, you're number one. So let's talk about some of the success stories that you've heard personally from the relationships that you've built with the dealers and the partners that we have. Tell me about some of the success stories that you've heard that they've told you with the actual tool guarantee trade.
Well, like I mentioned, it's bringing these dealerships to a whole new level. Dealerships that maybe had a standard type of trading form, or they were using something else before, and they weren't quite getting the leads that they wanted and the conversion. And to have guaranteed trade on the website now, and just bringing a whole new level of leads coming in, quality leads. And
are we talking a little bit of leads? Or are we talking about a lot of leads?
I'm talking between a 3 to a 4 to a 500% increase in trade and leads. It's absolutely amazing. I think I start off my day and I look at all the stats of what's going on with all these dealerships. And a lot of the time it is mind blowing.
I'm loving it, man. You know what? And you do such a great job at working with the relationships and the partners that you actually create. Sure. Other than the leads, what else kind of success are they seeing with GT? Like, are they?
Well, like I said, it's the customer engagement, right? Because, before, the same old conversation, when can you make it in so we could take pictures of your vehicle? Now it's a whole different thing, right? Because the customers they're actually engaging with the customer the way that they want to be engaged. What's happening is 2019, and everything is a handheld device, right? And the way these dealers are engaging now is the way the customer wanted to be engaged in the first place. It's not these dealerships that have the problem. It's the customer that had the problem engaging in the first place. It's the age of Amazon, guys, right?
So you're on you're empowering them to be able to engage with them on their actual mobile device, which is a game changer for 2019. Like any other app out there, Uber, Subway, all these apps, you're on the phone, you're getting in these people's minds.
Exactly.
And you're able to help them.
And the best part is, by the time the customer actually makes it into the dealership, let's say I was dealing with Jason. Well, I already know Jason, kind of on a personal level.
You already have the rapport.
And by the time I get in the dealership, it's all love, right? And we're seeing a very, very high conversion.
So it's fair to say that the dealers out there, they love this guy, the guy that's reached out to them, signed him up on GT, begged and pleaded, listen, you got to try us out. You got to check it out. Trust me. That's the guy. That's the face that everybody knows. Hey. So Eric, you know what? I have a question and I'm thinking about it. You have a very strong follow-up game. This guy is one of the best in the industry. He's crazy. He's insane. And he will do whatever it takes. So listen up. What's the secret, Eric? How do you do it? How do you bring your game to the sales den? What do you do?
I think the secret at the end of the day is to not give up. I know a lot of times, especially in the automotive industry, even it's calling on the customers. A lot of times people give up on the second or third call. And one of the first things is to not give up. You got to keep following up.
Okay.
You can't keep following up the same way. Can't say, hey, can I earn your business today? They're gonna hang up on you, right? So me, it's about thinking out of the box.
We've had that happen, eh?
Exactly, right? I learned the hard way, right? And at one point, I needed to start thinking out of the box. So video follow up. Telling the guy, hey, I got to keep running laps around the building until I get you to sign this. And
let's dig into that a little bit. Video follow up, like you're a master at the video follow-up. I've seen some of the craziest stuff that this guy's come up with. You can actually check it out on our YouTube channel, where you could probably be watching it live. There's some really unique follow-up videos that you've sent over to the dealers. And you know what, guys? It's worked because it's unique, because Eric's going above and beyond. This is kind of what it takes for us to put a tool into the marketplace. It's like he said, not that just that same old follow-up. So if you have Eric knocking on your door and he's sending you a video, sign the damn PO. I'm telling you, right? Sign the activation form, because this guy's not going to stop,
Very excited.
Even if they swear and they get very upset, and Eric is transferring me that energy. He's telling me about how upset he is. He's, I'm able to get into his head and say, Eric, it's okay, man. These guys love you. They just don't know it yet, right? So he's still going for it, right? So we appreciate that consistency, Eric.
It works, right? It works.
And
that's why I believe in it, because I see it. And I see it every day from a dealership that had next to no leads coming in. After selling 25 cars in a month, I just spoke to somebody not long ago. They're in Nova Scotia, and they had no trading form before.
Okay.
And almost within 48 hours, they had almost 70 leads.
That's insane.
They're almost
70.
They're over 200 leads right now in the past month and a half. This guy loves me. He loves me. I'm his best friend, right?
You got to go down for dinner. Didn't he invite you to the dinner?
I'm going to have to take a trip to Nova Scotia too.
And, remember that?
Yes.
That was the best.
Come to my mansion for some lobster. And,
I'm very worried you dealers are going to try to poach this guy because he's nuts, eh? So stay away, please. So you know what? I wanted to just bring you back into just what do you think the most value that GT has for the dealers? Like, what is the value that this tool, other than the leads, we know it generates leads. It has an engagement. What do you think, the real value is of Guaranteed Trade?
Well, the value, I think, at the end of the day, it's the results.
The results.
It's not just happening one day. It's constantly leads are coming in
from everyone.
Yeah, and I think at a day for the dealers, you could have a lot of leads come in, but what I'm finding is the way the dealers are following up, right? And it's all about building the excitement. Listen, your vehicle, I want it for our inventory. The dealer needs to sell the customer on getting them into the dealership.
100%,
as well, right?
100%.
As much as the customer, wants a vehicle, it's two-way.
They also want to sell their vehicle. So GT really brings that added value of results. It is happening now. We are very happy you came and joined us live. It's Trade Tuesdays for CoverageCorp Dealer Solutions. My name is Jason Grew, and we have the assassin,
Eric Tasse.
Where can we find you, Mr. Eric?
Hey, I'm all over the place. I'm on LinkedIn, Eric Tasse. I'm on Facebook, Eric Tasse. Twitter, Eric Tasse. Instagram, Eric Tasse.
Add him now, and you can also find him 14 hours a day in the sales den because he's nuts.
Trade Tuesdays.
See you next Tuesday. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Good job, brother.
Thank you.